You again, dangly balls. You following me, are you? Oh, I felt like some Snowrunner before heading to bed. Not sleepy enough. Not sleepy enough not to do any more racing, but that was actually quite some fun racing tonight. That I must say, that daily race, see if you can race against others that are racing okay, you can actually have some fun races. So, yeah. Which one am I going to go here? I think I've got to the left. How are you, Heath Saviour? That's what I'm going to nickname for you nowadays, is Heath Saviour, because you really did help Heath out the most. And you didn't have to, and that makes it even more amazing. Well, none of you have to. We go up around to the left. Up this way, that way. We're cutting across over to here. I'm gonna have some fun. First, it needs to be daytime. I hate nighttime. Not hate, I just don't really like nighttime in this game. Oh, radioactive signs. That's really gonna scare me away. Did you like the racing tonight, overall? Must say, Daily AC is producing some fun races. It's producing some bad driving too. I can't believe it got taken out of first place in a real dirty move, but apparently you're not allowed to block even into the last lap. There was one move to the right, not just gonna let you don't just let someone drive past. You can, so is he, that guy's attitude was basically, I'm supposed to just let him pass. You're not supposed to fight and keep your position. My advice on the first lap: try and keep to the right. So get to the right hand side of that corner and keep to the right. Going through those S-bends, I think you're less likely to be taken out. On the left hand side, did he? Oh man, was it a Danish driver? Wouldn't be surprised. I wonder if it's the same guy that took me out. Just a sore loser. Then blame me. I mean, you take someone out and you blame them because even if someone did block you, that's no right to take them out on purpose. No right whatsoever. So that. And that was into the last lap. Anyone, he would have done the exact same thing as me if that was him in my spot. That's what you do on the last lap. I wouldn't do that if it was not the last lap. You guys see how I race. But on the last lap, I will. But it's one move. I'm not going to weave. In a way, you could say I weaved after the down that big long straight, but that was to break this toe. And I would not do that if he was closer. If he was closer, there's no way I would have weaved. So again, that guy just needs to have a rock thrown in his head and hope that it knocks some sense into him. Actually, a rock might not be enough. Maybe a brick. Big, heavy brick. That'd work. So we need to go and grab this thing and drag it to there. Should be easy in this. Haven't seen my buddy Andy for much in the last couple of days. Do I smell something? Oh, wait a second, I need to remember. You guys do actually have a life away from watching YouTube videos. You don't watch YouTube videos every day. You actually do. I have to keep reminding myself. You guys have a life. They're not there just to watch you, so don't get yourself in a bloody tizzle. That's what I need to remind myself, you guys. I actually do have a life. You don't just sit on YouTube watching videos all day. No! Oh, good. This thing does not like deep water. Like only a little bit of engine depth, so I can fix that. Oh, thought we were goner there. Oh shit, I'm still busy reading what you're saying there, even into that hole. Supposed to be driving a digger, but why aren't you driving a digger? Won't they notice that there's no hole that's supposed to be dug? Get this thing a bit closer. Okay. The engine is broken. Doesn't matter, I don't need the engine on it anyway. This tank will take anything anywhere. Just got a really bad turning circle. Well, I'm glad that you choose to watch me sometimes. I appreciate it, Andy. Don't know really what the attraction to me is. I'm not winning all the races, and I'm not an A+ driver. Be honest, why do you watch me? Mate, is it because I'm just a normal human being? I'm all down to earth? I don't know. What's the allure to watch me? What do I have that someone else doesn't have? Do I have anything? Am I good at anything? Bloody hell, how rude. The truck just disappears once you get it there. After all that hard work. Okay, let's get that. I'm gonna see if I can do a shortcut. Once I can get my view back. We're at a tank. Tanks equal shortcuts, don't they? You need to take the normal road. And we can take the short road. Oh, that's much easier. Yeah, that reminds me of a certain person that did it as a job, and that's when I started losing respect for that said person. Especially when he was getting angry. He was getting angry at GT7 because apparently it was affecting his job. You know, how did that make us feel? People who started following him, we followed him for who he was, but he regarded this as a job. I think that's wrong. It's great if you get money from it. Hey, great, good for him. But you should never regard it as a job. And he always did. He said it. He said himself. He set out to do it as a job. I do this for the love of racing, of cars, of computer games. I sit at home alone. I've got no girlfriend. I try and that fails. Sometimes I actually do feel like a massive failure. I suffer really, really bad anxiety. You guys help me through that. You're the reasons why I do this. It's a great community. So it's really nice to hear you say that, Danley. Well, you get blamed for their own problems, like I did. That's the way I see it. I got blamed for said person having a supposedly mental breakdown, and I was using him to get subs and views and followers. I was talking behind his back. Said one guy said, "I'm glad I met him though." You know, I not met him. I'm glad I found him though, because I would not have met the rest of you guys. And that's, so I suppose in a way you could say I kind of did use him in the end, not on purpose, but I've got some good for you guys regards my online mates, and I do have him to thank for that. So yes. What village? To deliver him, not bricks. This is what we've got now. This is the truck we just got, so we need to deliver that back there. Okay. I'm not trying to be someone just to entertain people. I want to be myself. I don't want to be a fake person. Sometimes I might have a bit of fun, we laugh, I get a bit aggro, But it's who I am. I let my frustration out, and sometimes it gets too much, and sometimes I got a bit too aggro this morning. I took this morning's video down because I think I got a bit too aggro in that. I need to kind of control that rage. It's still there every now and then when you get frustrated when idiots do what they did do. It's anger, but I want to be who I am. I want to be... I'm not trying to be a public figure. But at the same time, I do want to be a good ambassador for Pagan and Next Level, so I do need to be a bit careful. But at no time do I want to get big. You lose that... I like getting more subs, don't get me wrong. I like seeing new people because not everyone can be there all the time. So, and I admit the last couple of weeks I've been feeling a bit down. We're trying to do streams and just the engagement's not there, or there's no one's there to do lobbies. That's why I had a bit of a go at Heath today in Discord because I had a kind of little joke that I'm bored. I always, you guys know, I nearly always stream GT7 on a Tuesday night if I get a chance to. He said, "Oh, I'll do a lobby," and I said, "Look, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do a lobby. I'm streaming." At the end of the day, that's what that Discord is to support me. It's about supporting Aussie Tech Racing. It's what I do. I love racing, and I kind of don't want to race just by myself. I like streaming so I can see what you guys do. Because it's real, that's the thing that pisses me off. It's real people doing that shit. And then they have the nerve to blame you. I mean, that guy, that last guy, oh, he irked me. What comes around goes around. He might have won that race in a dirty way, but karma will come and bite him on his ass. And let's just say, I remember, if I see him on track again, I'm not gonna run him off the road. I'm not gonna do that kind of thing. That's very tempting after what he did. But I'm not gonna make it easy for him to pass me. And I might accidentally run him off the road or something like that. But I'm not gonna force him off the road and stuff like that. That's what I did a little bit this morning, so that's why I deleted that. But I want you guys to see the person I am. I'm not this fake person trying to be who I think you want to see. Someone, like even relationships, I think a lot of people, when you're going for dating apps and stuff like that, you're not being the person you are. You're almost being the person you think that person wants. Sometimes the best of relationships are relationships when you meet them naturally, because they see you for who you are. You're not being someone you're not. And look, I admit I hate being alone. I'm not a single person. I need female companionship. I miss all of those things. I hate coming home to an empty house. I'm not great at keeping things clean, so my dishes aren't done as often as they should be. I'm panicking because I've got this bloody inspection tomorrow. Well, the house, not really inspection, it's the house owner. So I'm going to have to tidy the place up in the morning. See, sometimes I have these downer... This is what I love about doing the stream here while I'm doing Snowrunner. I have these one-on-one chats with Dan. Or yourself, of course, Dan. Andy, that's the name. And Phil, we sit down here quite often. We'll sit here, it's usually just one of us. Sometimes it's just a group of you guys. And it's great fun. So I need a truck with a winch for these blocks. Oh no, just a truck. Let's try it here. I could use this one. Could use this one, but I'm going to use this one. Because I just want to try something different. If it stuffs up, it stuffs up. Need different tyres on. Oh, I need these muddies. Needs the active suspension properly, but it'll do. Gearbox. So can't. 10-wheel drive, baby. Ten-wheel drive, muddy tyres. The only bad thing about this is it's ride height. But it'll do for this. It'll do for this. And like that other truck, this is four-wheel steering as well. So I need to go down this way, then down that way. Okay. I heard this news that some people seem to think that once you've had COVID, your chances of getting COVID for a while are virtually nil. It's like you're kind of immune. But then lately they're saying you can actually get COVID again pretty soon, sometimes because your immune system can be quite weak. And if you're subject to a different strain of COVID, then you can still get it again. I'm only saying that because I drove some customers last night, and one of them was coughing, just wouldn't stop coughing the whole way. Insists she doesn't have COVID. She had COVID a month ago. Okay, this might be a bit hard. But I believe you're not fully immune. You can still get COVID after having COVID. Your chances are lower, but you can still get it. No, I don't know. It's just the way this lady was coughing, and I'm just got a really bad temperature tonight. My body's got warmer. That's the thing. When I had COVID that last time, I didn't have a temperature. I had the headache, everything else, but I didn't really get I had a bit of the sweats, but I didn't feel really hot. Tonight, I'm feeling really, really hot. Maybe I just got the common flu. And that's what she had. she's coughing, said it's not COVID. Well, maybe it's just the flu, and I've caught the bloody flu off her. So get over bloody COVID. You're not worse than COVID. Bloody man flu. Of course, the boys love it. It's brilliant. You're gonna love it too. It's a great time waster. We'll have to try some co-op sometime with the other boys. I'm glad the boy loves it though. Did watching me play it kind of get you interested in it? Did I help get dangly balls into Snowrunner? How old's your boy, by the way? Cheat, I'm just gonna be a bit lazy here. Okay, where do I need to take this? To there. To the village. So this bricks only times 1, so I've got 1 times 1. Okay, where are we? We're over here. We'll have to make our way through here. That way is a nightmare. You don't really want to go that way. Or do you want to backtrack up this way? Cut across. Oh, that way looks better. I might do that. Then we'll double back up that way and then back along this way. Then up that way. Sounds like a plan. So what does your son love about the game? Oh shit, don't go too far. I don't smoke at all. Never have smoked. Never overdrink. Never smoked. But this lady last night, man, she just would not stop coughing. All the way down to the Gold Coast. It was about an hour drive. It was an hour and a half last night because we had to slow down because of the really bad storms. And they're big wig people. They're the boss of it. The lady I had was the big boss of the CEO of a big TV station here in Queensland. And she's the kind of like the big boss CEO. We had a really good chat. Like she agreed with me and said, "I don't fancy your job." I was, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, you have to deal with egos." I said, "What do you mean?" Well, what she does, she has to deal with all these bloody TV personalities who have the biggest bloody egos there are. So we had a good chat last night. It's fun when you have good chats with the customer, especially when they're big wigs. Oh, come on, truck. Come on, this front end digs in. Can we turn up to the right? Come on, you can do it. Yes, come on. Yeah. My son's 12 too. Can't believe he's going to be a teenager next year. starts high school next year. Jesus, he starts high school. Such a clever kid, though. God, this low front end really is a pain in the ass. Oh, Jesus Christ, what am I going down there for? To the right. That's where I'm pointing. Yeah. Needs that active suspension. Then I can raise it up. I never pressurised my son into saying, oh, you have to get A's, you have to get B's, you have to pass. No. I just say, just do your best and Dad will support you. The only thing I ask is that you do your best. What do you mean by she could have been a stoner? I don't understand. What's a stoner? Is that a form of a kind of like a virus carrier? I've just had the virus. Not as much as I used to after what happened with Rory. After what happened with Rory, it put me off watching a lot of YouTubers. The other thing that puts me off is that I start watching when there was this chapper guy that I didn't mind. He's a bit funny, weird, but I didn't mind him. But then he started playing bloody ACC all the time, just like bloody Roy was starting to try and do. That put me off. So I get liking someone's streaming, and then they go and jump on bloody ACC like it's the next best thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind ACC. But I'm more of a console gamer nowadays than PC. My PC struggles a bit with ACC. So every time I kind of try and start watching a streamer, Civic GT I watch a little bit. I wouldn't say all the time. It was kind of cool. We had a live stream a while ago, and I said something, and he actually acknowledged me. Civic GT acknowledged me. But yeah, after the whole Rory thing, I've kind of been put off really watching too much. It's kind of ironic because I'm wanting people to watch me, but I kind of stopped watching others. I pop in to see Arkies when he does a stream every now and then, and Z28 occasionally in the morning when I get up in the morning, he's streaming still, so that's kind of good timing for me. So Z28, I don't mind him, he's nice. He always acknowledges me, which is also nice. I wouldn't say I'm a huge YouTube watcher, as in, well, not for racing. I watch a lot of YouTubers when it comes to tech stuff and cameras, cars. I watch Sheemy all the time, good old Sheemy Tim. But not really a huge lot of streamers. Bob's your uncle. I don't mind, but I did see some posts leaked to me what was being said behind my back in Rory's kind of mod group And Bob said some pretty nasty things about me. So I've kind of just not really watched him anymore at the moment because I didn't really appreciate what I saw that was being said. And he stopped watching me too, so he used to come to my streams and comment stuff like that, but he also disappeared, so you know, takes two. Sad, but that's the way it is. I might go down to the right here to the easier route and come around that way. But yeah, a lot of the streamers unfortunately really stuck by Rory. And not me, so yeah. And unfortunately Bob's your uncle was one of them, so I kind of stopped watching Bob because of that. Yep, Bob's your uncle, that's who I'm talking about. PM me his YouTube account on Discord if you can. By the way, have a look at Discord. Did you see the truck I posted on there? It's my favourite truck from this game. Well, my current favourite truck. I actually saw it in real life. It was an army truck. It's the exact same truck that I love using in this game. I actually saw one in real life. Caught the picture from my dash cam while I was driving yesterday. I'm going to deliver this, then I'm going to head for bed. Yeah, if you can, send me a link to him on Discord, I'll check that out. I'll check him out. Sometimes it's good supporting the others because they support you, and as I said, supporting Rory did help me, so it got me some subs. But I didn't go saying, "Oh, come sub me. I do videos too. Come sub me." I've seen people going in there doing that kind of shit. No, I don't follow people that get subs, but it's great when people come to you, and that's just by being part of the community. Then people get interested and they go and see what you're doing. But I'm not a sub to subber. If someone wants to promote their channel, I'll go and check it out. But don't sub just for the sake of subbing someone. No one should, because you're getting a fake sub. That's why I don't really like it when too many people give you subs. You know, oh, I'll sub you with all my accounts. You know, having too many dormant subs is not good for your channel. Your channel needs views to grow. And if your ratio of too many subs to how many views you're getting is too low, it can actually hinder your account, and the algorithms of YouTube will see, hey, you got all these subs but you're not getting all the views. Oh, you must have some fake subs or something like that. So it can actually backfire. on one. Anyway, I think I'm going to hit the bed now. I'm a bit tired. It's 11:30. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. See you in the next one, buddy. See you in the next one. Thanks for popping in and having our little chat. I like having chats while I'm playing this. See you in the next one, mate. Stay safe. Bye for now. And thanks for your support, mate. You always know it's appreciated. See you, mate.